7 goals, a sending off and plenty of goal-mouth action at the Medeski Stadium as Reading and Huddersfield played out an entertaining third-round replay. There had been 8 goals in the side's 2 previous meetings this campaign, so it was no surprise when the scoring was opened with only 8 minutes on the clock. On loan forward Jamie Patterson capitalising on good work from Naki Wells to score his 3rd Terriers goal. The Nottingham Forest man has impressed during his temporary stay in West Yorkshire, and he was again involved as Town continued to take the game to their lacklustre hosts. Brian McDermott's men looked shell-shocked as Emma Hughes headed against the post and Ali Al-Habsi was called upon to deny Tommy Smith. But just as Reading thought they'd got away with it, they were punished as Patterson gave Smith a second chance to register a first ever senior goal. The frustrations of the home crowd were clear, but they were given a glimmer of hope on the half hour as Jonathan Hogg hauled down Czech striker Matej Vydra whilst in full flow, and the Town man saw red from referee Oliver Langford. There were even further consequences for David Wagner's men, as from the resulting free kick, Lucas Piazon on loan from Chelsea reduced the deficit to give the home side real belief. The Huddersfield boss felt the red card was the big turning point in the tie, and after the break Reading were a different proposition. Substitute Ola John led a lightning-fast break and found Hal Robson-Kanu. Joe Murphy did well to keep out the Welsh striker, but Vydra was on hand to put the Royals level. By now the hosts were rampant and they completed the turnaround just 4 minutes later. Piazon fed Robson-Kanu, whose shot was blocked. But the Terriers were unable to clear their lines and John crossed for Vydra, who helped himself to a second. But the side from West Yorkshire weren't completely out of sight and should have been level when Naki Wells raced on to Hughes' delightful pass. The post denying the striker what would have been an 11th goal this season. Patterson unable to test Al-Habsi with the follow-up. At the other end, Vydra was clearly enjoying himself. He sealed the result in the final minute when he latched on to Oliver Norwood's through ball to score his first ever hat-trick in England. The on-loan Watford man had only scored twice in his previous 19 games for Reading. There was still time for a 7th goal, scored by yet another loanee, this time Espanyol midfielder Alex Fernandez picking the ball up in space to score his first for the Royals. It finished 5-2, Reading through to face Walsall in round 4, while Huddersfield were left to rue that first half dismissal.